boy. Okay, so on to topic three. All right, so running with another one. So, lady, you or Kate, you are a big fan of Alice in Wonderland. So I've known about this obviously for a while now, but I've never really actually picked your brain per se about Alice in Wonderland and what you like about it. So I was gonna kind of ask you some questions about it and kind of see, excuse me, or learn
Mm-hmm.
why this franchise means so much to you. So I guess quick intro, like what is it about Alice in Wonderland that you like so much?
I think part of it is, well, okay, where it really started is like baby Kate,
Mm-hmm.
like 4-year-old Kate, sees Alice and is like, that looks like me.
Mm.
Like, that's the first, I don't know if she counts as a Disney princess, but that kind of character that I
Kingdom
was like,
Hearts, she
I
does.
see that. I was like, I see that as me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really cool, and she goes and does weird stuff and she talks to animals and she talks to flowers. And so little kid Kate was just totally enchanted by this idea, which I still kind of am today. Like, talking to animals, talking to flowers, I'm into it.
So there's been many interpretations of Alice through time. Obviously you got the books. You have Disney
Throughout time.
throughout the times. You have the books, you have Disney's cartoon animation
Mm-hmm.
interpretation, you have Disney's live action interpretations, you have the video games, which was Alice Madness Returns, excuse me. Wow, I was like Darkness. No, that's not it. You have those, and then I'm sure there's a plethora of others that we just don't know about or don't know as
Mm-hmm.
well. Is there a certain interpretation of it that you like the best?
Yes.
Okay.
So my favorite is the video game.
Oh, okay. Madness
Um,
Returns.
yeah, Madness Returns. Um, it's the weirdest and the darkest
Mm-hmm.
interpretation of it, but it's one of my most favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of the story that always kind of appealed to me, was that there was like enough weirdness and just a little bit of like dark twistedness to it
Mm-hmm.
that appealed to me and wasn't so much like, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but wasn't so much like everything's great and we're singing songs and like we're so happy
Yeah.
and we're a Disney princess and everything is magical and wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine, but I liked the a little bit of a twist
Mm-hmm.
to it. And so I feel like in Madness Returns they really go into that quite a bit more.
Right.
And I also just like, in, I don't know, it's kind of along the same lines, but like it's so twisted because that's what it's like in her mind.
Yeah.
Like, she's been through horrible things, and so this is all because her mind is kind of getting warped by that. And so by the end of it, that's what she is fighting against, and that's what she fights
Mm-hmm.
through in the end. So that part appeals to me as well.
So obviously, for Madness Returns, it's her going back technically to Wonderland. For the early stages of Wonderland, did you have a favorite section? For example, I'll go with the animated movie. Did you have a favorite section of the world there that you really enjoyed when she was a part of it? Whether it be the eat this, drink me, the big room,
Mm-hmm.
or the queen stuff, or the tea party, or...
I really like the tea party. That's like the most fun
Mm-hmm.
part that I remember. And I also really like, for some reason, it's not a big part
Mm-hmm.
of the story, but I even have a shirt, as you know, that I'm gonna wear when we go to Disney, where she's the flowers are talking about her and they're saying maybe she's a wildflower. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
can't figure out what she is.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason, just since I was a kid, that has like stuck out to me, and I really liked that.
Yeah, part of it that like I like the Tea Party as well. The caterpillar kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know.
He's a little freaky.
Yeah. And then you got these like little side stories too. Like I don't know why it sticks in my brain, but the walrus and the clams, like that sticks in my head quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then I mean Cheshire Cat's always great. He's a good one.
Yep. I like him.
Yeah. So have you seen the live action Disney ones?
I have not.
You have not. Okay.
I decided not to because the previews and the clips that I saw of it looked so bad.
Oh, okay.
That I didn't want to see it. And
Gotcha.
so I have just avoided it.
Okay. I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. So the first one, she's also going back to Wonderland. So it's like reclaiming Wonderland because the Red Queen is taken over, so everything's kind of downtrodden and stuff like that. But obviously you got different characters. Johnny Depp playing obviously the Mad Hatter. You got Anne Hathaway playing the White Queen, which I don't even think she shows up in the animated one at all, or the video game.
No.
But yeah, I thought that one was good. Like I said, haven't seen the second one, but I did enjoy how all the characters were portrayed as themselves. So I guess I can't really dive into that one too much for you personally. But out of the series, do you have a favorite character besides Alice? How about this? I really like a side character.
I think so. In the video game, I really like. There's two that kind of stick out. I like the Cheshire Cat because he shows up randomly as you're going along through the story, and he'll just kind of like come out of the wall and either give you a hint or just say something really sassy to you and then be like, bye. But in the game, I also like the Mad Hatter. I don't know exactly why. He's just kind of like, he's kind of bumbling along a little bit. And I like him in the animated movie as well. I don't know. The Cheshire Cat seems like such an obvious choice, but I just really like him.
Yeah, I think my Hatter was cool. I think I like the rabbit who's late. I think he's a good one. Thinking animated wise. Okay, weird choice, but the doorknob was funny. I like how he's just trying to sleep. He's trying to do his own thing. In the Disney movie, the live action one, there was a mouse that was affiliated with the Tea Party people who like did way more. Like I think in the animated one, the mouse was, I don't know about drunk, but was like just chilling in a teapot. But this mouse was like actually doing stuff. So I like her in that one. Yeah. In the live action movie, not that the rabbit in the animated one did a whole lot either, but like this one was like psychotic. And he's just cuckoo. So he was like, he always got a chuckle out of me. But, we haven't mentioned them yet, but what do you think about the twins, Tweedle and Dee and Dum?
They kind of always freaked me out.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid. I don't exactly know why. Like, they don't do anything that overtly scary, but I was always scared of them and was like, not cool.
Fair enough. Yeah, and the animated one, they're very kooky and kind of like in Alice's face. Right. In the live action one, they're actually like real sweet, and I like them a lot. Like they're let's go and do things for the right and trying to help Alice along her way. So
maybe that's why I got kind of freaked out, because they were like personal space.
Yeah, they were just like, from what I remember, they were just called like, oh, why are you here? And you're doing things wrong, whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. Alice is always like an interesting story of like like you mentioned earlier, like seeing the problems of either the outside world or just in her head, and then the interpretation in here, whether it's an escape or also just fighting it a different way. It's similar to kind of like, I know it's another dark one, but well, dark way to take it, but like Winnie the Pooh, how like all the characters represent something different. Like obviously Eeyore's depression, and then like I think Rabbit's like OCD or something like that. It's just interesting to see. Like obviously as a kid, you don't think about that.
Right.
It's just like, oh, there's a cartoon with cool characters, but then you get the adult perspective of like, whoa, okay, these actually symbolize different things, and makes you think a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And another thing I really like about the game, which is not necessarily just about Alice, but just something that I appreciate about the game in general, is all the different, I guess, worlds or areas of the world, areas of Wonderland that you go to. And they're all so unique and interesting, and they look really cool, and your outfit changes for each one, and the enemies that you meet are all really unique, and the way that they worked the original characters into the game and then kind of expanded from there, I just really appreciate. And the game is so interesting to me from start to finish. Like I don't get bored or frustrated. It's just so interesting and different the whole way through.
Right. I wonder if that first one, that prequel game, is the same way, because I don't know.
I've never played it.
Yeah. I remember someone saying it wasn't as good. But, like,
I
have that download for free, so it's like, I could try it out. But, yeah, I wonder if
we're going to try it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's, like, the first time she goes, or, like, how it's different. But that'll be interesting to kind of explore.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys, this has been another episode of Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 55. My name is Bret, a.k.a. Enigma911, and once again, I was joined by Kate, a.k.a. Lady in Wonderland. Kate, thank you for being on the show once again today.
Thank you for having me.
It was a blast talking about Animu and wrestling and Alice.
Animu.
Thank you for that. Remember, guys, you can catch this podcast live over on twitch.tv/Enigma911 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern, unless we pre-record it and put it up later. But you can check it out over there and join in on the chat and join in on the discussion. It'd be greatly appreciated. Remember, if you can't catch it live, we're also over on youtube.com. Search Enigma911. It's broken out topic by topic, or also put as one big video for your amusement. Along with YouTube, we are also on SoundCloud, so go check that out. You can get all of the podcasts in MP3 format, so you can take them on the road. Give us a like over there, spread the word, share it with whoever you think might enjoy it. It would be greatly appreciated. And then remember, we do also have those two sponsors today. We do have the merch store. You can get all of your Enigma 911 swag over there, t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand, support us. It would be greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, we also have Extra Life coming up November 30th, Saturday. 12 noon Eastern. Make sure you guys are there. Join us for 24 hours of gaming. Having a good time. We got the Extra Life tournament once again, and more games along with different milestones and wheel spins and crazy shenanigans. So you can help us out.
I'll be there.
She'll be there as well. If you can help us out by watching, spreading the word, or if you can donate, that would be greatly appreciated. Help us reach our goal. Help those kids. And we'll go from there. Kate, once again, thanks for being on.
Thank you.
It was a good podcast. And
yep.
Viewers, we will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.